welcome back to another episode of the Living Waters Farm. And this episode, I guess you could call this an April grow room update. All right, so check it out. Y'all been in my grow room before. I used to have plants, grow lights. Yeah, I still got a little bit of mess, a little bit of the grow stuff. But I got my bay window set up. I got some seeds planted here. And we'll just have to wait and see what comes up. But check us out. Look what else we're growing in here. That's right. There they are. If any of you know how old these girls are, if you're experienced with chickens, and see how their feathers are starting to come in on their wings. They're definitely molting. But these are 2 golden comets and 2 cinnamon queens. And these are our layers, and we're very excited about these guys, well, these girls. And we're expecting the first couple there to start laying their eggs here in about 6 months. And then of course, look here, look who's out and about. Oh, something else too. See how I've got this unfinished floor in here? Well, check this out. I got this Glidden porch and floor paint. And it's gonna make this floor nice and clean. That way I can better take care of these animals. This is the grow room, and I still want to set some plant growth up. We want to grow peppers, bell peppers, and quite frankly, I'd like to grow some vegetables and vegetative stuff to feed our rabbits. And she's just the first of many. She's going to be our mother for our first round of rabbit babies. And our plan with the rabbits are to, well, we're going to sell them off as pets, first of all, but secondary, we want to sell them off as, kind of an off-grid sustainable meat source, just in case things go crashing down, or just for anybody who wants to off-grid, or if you just want to become more sustainable and get off of that commercial meat. We personally won't eat rabbit. It goes against some of our religious beliefs. We try to stay away from, well, what the Bible calls clean and or unclean meat. We try to stick with like chicken and that type of stuff, goat. But rabbits are not considered clean meat. But just because we believe that doesn't mean other people believe that. And something else we were thinking about too is, we have the 4 pit bulls, and we were considering maybe, raising rabbits for meat to maybe convert into a dog food, and then also keep the pelts. But I'm sure all the PETA people are going to be beating my door down, wanting to kick my ass now, but it's just an idea. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, number 1, we're going to breed them and try to sell them off as pets. We're probably going to sell them for like $20 a piece. If we have a male rabbit coming soon, within the next few weeks, it's a baby, and they're almost old enough to leave the mama to be weaned. But anyway, it's going to be a little baby boy, and it's going to be a show quality. They're actually bred for show. And I mean, we're not going to show them, but I just want really pretty bunnies because, like I said, I want to sell them off as pets first, and secondary, you know, dual purpose is just in case stuff hits the fan. It could be a source of meat for, you know, a smart person that, you know, is looking to have some sort of sustainable lifestyle of living if the grid falls down, or if you just want to get off grid altogether, which that's what we are trying to do. We're trying to build up a homestead and go off grid as much as we can. I mean, there's some things you can't get away from right away. Like, I mean, we still going to need our toilet paper from Walmart. You know, we're still on the electrical grid. We still take city water, but, you know, eventually we're looking for land and we want to become sufficient and all that, which is why we're doing what we're doing with raising all the different animals, the chickens, the rabbits, the dogs, the cats. They all have a purpose. And when we finally do get land, we will be getting goats and sheep, and who knows from there. But, you know, for us, goat, sheep, chicken is going to provide us enough for meat, and even a dairy, like goat milk, goat cheeses. And the meats, we've already got some ground goat and tried it out, had some hamburgers, and it was no different. It was actually very tasty, and it cooked down the same. And I couldn't, like, if I didn't know it was goat, if nobody told me, I would have known. But anyway, that's just kind of what's going on. This is our grow room update. You know, we got the rabbits and the chickens, and we will eventually add meat chickens to the mix because we like chicken and we love them as pets, but they're also going to help sustain this family. You know, God give us certain animals for food to eat, and we feel like it's a blessing that we're able to raise animals to try to help support ourselves and try to get off of this world food system, this big giant commercialized system that you know, everybody's just has become addicted to. And quite frankly, if it were to all end tomorrow, if the stores shut tomorrow, what would we all do? It's going to be chaos. So we're trying to plan ahead just in case. You never know. The world we live in, you know, the Bible, stuff's going to go down. We don't know when. But a wise person prepares for the future. And the very worst, very least of it all, is we're having a lot of fun raising these animals. And they're great pets, and, you know, it'll be hard down the road to have to process them for meat. You know, I don't care to dispatch anything, any animal, but I'll do what I have to do for my family and for survival. And you know, raising our own animals for food where they're going to get love and care for is a whole lot better than what's going on out there in the commercialized meat industry, where what they do to cows and the chickens and pig, you know, the animals that are mainstream food, you know, those giant commercialized meat, it's awful, and I don't want to have anything to do with it as much as I can. So, but anyway, there's Trixie Bunny. For those who haven't really been paying attention or don't know, Lola Bunny didn't make it. She had some complications, and it's very sad, but that's why we have Trixie now. And we have a boy, baby bunny, coming soon, like I was just talking about. But anyway, that's about it for this grow room update. As you can see, it's still a mess. Oh, something else too. This is really cool. I don't know if I can, let me see. So I built this, okay, let me see if I can zoom out. Okay, let me step back a little bit so you understand what's going on. So here's the closet, right? And right here, let me see, I got a light in here, let me turn it on. Well, we've got this pet tent set up, and there's Miss Cinderella Ding Dong. chilling in it. But down here, I've got this very strong, sturdy rabbit house. So it's basically the size of this. What this is a table in here, 4 legs, and then I've got a board on the front with an opening big enough for the rabbit. And that's just in case the dogs were to ever get in, or, you know, if the rabbit ever feels unsafe, she could go run in there. That's her little nest or den or safe house. It's a strong box basically, but yeah, here she is, and she's real good. She keeps her potty right here on this blanket. I'm trying to potty trainer, not necessarily litter, but in a litter box here eventually. So I'm getting smaller and smaller with this, and she keeps going right on this, which is good, and not all over the place. And she's got access to the whole room and down the hallway. But yeah, it's still a mess in here, but I've been working on it, and I got to get the floors painted up, and all that's going to be happening here this month. So it should be really interesting how the May grow room update turns out, but I will keep you posted. I do have the duckweed down in the basement in our grow room number 2, I guess you could call it now. But that's our kind of our closet next to our bathroom down in the basement. And the duckweed's doing great. I've got some guppy tanks set up down there. Maybe I'll take another time to make another video of what's going on down there, since I got 2 grow rooms. But I got my guppy tank set up. They've been cycling for several weeks now. I'm going to give them a couple more weeks. And I need to work on some of the filtration on it. But the guppy tank breeding station is coming along really nice. And I've also got the 2 tubs of duckweed, which I feed all the tilapia and koi and whatnot. But so I like to sit here and just watch the chickens. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on them for a little bit. I'm building a coop down in the backyard for them, and I'll make some videos about that, and that'll be pretty awesome. Looks like the chickens are settling down for a little bit of a nap. But yeah, I got a little basil plant growing right here. That's a heater. I can change that bulb out to a heater bulb if it gets too cold in here, but it's 73 degrees. It's pretty comfortable in here. 54% humidity. But anyway, I got a bunch of basil seeds in there, and I think this is going to turn into a nice, beautiful basil plant. And anyway, it's just in there for now. But that is it for the April 2022 Grow Room Update. My name is Billy. Thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.